meditation. So that is the Tanapadan point of view.
I mentioned to touch on this. Here too is included the caveat, saying as per non-traditional scholars. As per the non-traditional scholars, I'm referring to the timeline here. See, it seems like Buddha taught Theravada vehicle. Mahayana came much after he passed away. Tantrayana came even much later. Right? If this were true, what would it lead to? It would lead to the assumption that these were not taught by the Buddha himself. Right?
So there is a way to how to relate and transcend not just the fear, the break, the issue.
Hello, I'm Gishi Damdum Namgyal from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm very happy to have this opportunity to be part of this team of instructors at this Buddhism and Tibetan culture retreat held at Garrison Institute, New York, organized by the Office of Tibet. As part of my responsibilities, I got to make presentations on several topics relating to Tibetan Buddhism and Tibetan culture, and seeing the level of interest from the students, young students, very promising students going in colleges in the United States and Canada. It was very uplifting to find myself of some service, and through this project I think that it would go a long way in bringing the essence of Tibetan Buddhism and Tibetan culture to the young generation, and that too in pace with the time by presenting it in juxtaposition with the modern sciences and modern disciplines. So I think this is a wonderful service that the Office of Tibet is doing, and I wish this project every success, and may this be continued for several years to come for many of the upcoming new generations to benefit from, so that we could lay a very solid base for this culture to be carried on through history.
Hi, my name is Tanzin Paljor. I'm studying psychology at York University. I'm from Toronto, Ontario. Here at the Tibetan Buddhism Retreat, I had a lot of fun. I've met a lot of other intelligent Tibetan students who actually opened my eyes. They were all studying in different fields, and which really inspired me to do better in my own special field. And at the retreat here, we learned a lot about our religion and our rich culture, and it just has been an amazing experience for me too, especially because personally I didn't know a lot about my culture. So the 3-day retreat here, it did a lot for me, and it really helped me understand my culture and my religion even more. And with all the Geshe-las who are here, were experts in their field. They taught really well, and I hope all the other future students here really enjoy their experience. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Tenzin Norzan Wallach, and I'm from Blaine, Minnesota. I've recently graduated from St. Olaf College, and I'm really pleased that I was able to make it to this Buddhism retreat. I'm really excited that I was able to get this chance to meet other Tibetan students from the United States and as well as Canada. Thank you.
Ngaramil Tenzin Rabgayi, Tadechala Ngara, Massachusetts Ngadenala, MIT la ani Loshibe, ani Ngam Sing Loptushi, ani Tri Dela. Nisum giring la de nangshu gi ani retreat soba de ngaran yamnyo do du shebing na choji ne ani de nim ma bujel ani nangshu la thonan che je gyuring bu thonan che gi ani khogap sha di ya wo shida chung ani buji ne ani su su danda lok tu shen ba de nyom nangshu ko lo khodu che da de chi bu ma yin ba ge she la da an de gi ani kheba de nyam do ani nangshu tol khodu che da nyam do thoba se gi khogap sha di ngara di khogap ya wo shida thong so ani ma ba de khogap thoba ina ngara. Hi,
my name is Tenzing Chojan. I study medicine in Virginia, but I'm from the DC area. Here today at the Garrison Institute for the Tibetan Buddhism Retreat 2012. I've had a really great time here, especially meeting a lot of other Tibetan youth that are also going to school. and learning a lot from all the geshe-las that have taken a lot of time to come travel from so far away to help teach us. It's been a really great experience, and thank you so much to the organizers.
Nimla Paldin Jallu nga Jug University la Western philosophy tanda nupsho semarik bajani dire ani thiring andela ni pebig thorum lobig nanchu sabjong la ni lewa thang nibati ani te yongo jumsin to do khandira yen la ta chita sengi jani ji ge homa ji yembi chani ni ngaran so beba la na chata na bigin sengi ti ha changi chi sengi ki shongluk de shikpo yin jo dan de ji indu sambala sozo gi chi sengi ki shongluk ti la chi Julian Tan the day Kagams Yapo Shima some the day Reva Chigan in Lane La Tana Reva Yova Nanshi and Dela and Geshi to den Jumbela Tsuvi the Denyam to the day Chiga during Nimak Hashi the day Kajash and Tuatilinchi and the day Kogabra Hachangin Pentochim Batangauchon Ani Mountain and the day Kogam down the day Rasan any young.
My name is Tenzin Drogda. I'm from Flushing, New York. This is my first time attending the Buddhism retreat, and it was a great learning experience. I truly commend the Geshe-las for taking the effort to understand the needs and the limitations of the participants, who are mostly university students. So I truly appreciate them. That's it. And one thing I take out of this experience is, how to be a 21st century Buddhist.
Hello, my name is Radan Sagadinova. I was a representative for Kami community in Garrison Institute in this retreat. I had a great opportunity to spend a few days in Garrison Institute in a Buddhist retreat. Every day was filled out with the positive emotions. I met great people here, and now I know a lot of about Tibetan community, about Tibetan Buddhism, and I found that our cultures are really similar. We even look like the same. So thank you so much. It was a great pleasure to spend the days here in a Buddhist retreat.
Tashtile, my name is Tenzin Yiwong. I'm a rising senior at Wellesley College in Massachusetts. My 3 days retreat experience has been great. In terms of knowledge, it was a great opportunity to learn from Geshe-las who explained important concepts in Buddhist philosophy. But equally important to me was the fact that I got to meet so many new Tibetans. I studied at a college where I'm the only Tibetan, so the interaction with other Tibetans and spending time with them, that was great. So I really appreciate it. Thank you.
My name is Tenzin Majid. I'm from Washington, D.C. I'll be going to University of Michigan this fall to study architecture. This is my first time here at Garrison, and it has been one of the most rewarding experiences I've ever had as a Tibetan anywhere. This, both spiritually, intellectually, and socially, it's one of the most exciting places and most intimate at the same time, very vibrant and rewarding experience, I would say. So I highly recommend anybody who has an opportunity to attend more events at Garrison.
Hello, I'm Dawa Sharpa. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and I was born in Kathmandu. I currently attend Baruch College. I'm studying business, and for the past 3 days I've been here at Garrison Institute in New York during this retreat, and I've taken a lot away from it. I live in New York City, so coming to this place at Garrison, where there's a lot of nature, it really changes the environment. And it's a very peaceful mood over here. I've taken a lot away from the retreat. I've spoken with the Geshe-las, and I've asked the Geshe-las a lot of the questions that I've had, and I've learned a lot more about Tibetan Buddhism. So overall, I feel like I'm better at having a peaceful mind.
I've learned some good meditation techniques and practice meditation here every day. So I'm very grateful for this retreat. Thank you.
정말 저시대 예민 수준 가지니 나 종이 뉴욕이 버를 없잖아 야 근데 변조를 붙이는 거 근데 이게 무슨 없잖아 레시 너무 많고 되지 인도에 낭취된 데 뭐주 제베 업종된 데 체육 때문에 변호사의 계약 상분이 있음기 가르쳐 이르겠습니다 완수 회의 쇼체 노동나 되어 주고 여러 지게는 변화야 무투 생활한 지 육슈다 추어되게 독체 뭐냐 공부된 데 당야 요가 그것도 데 라면 때문에 세나에 즉 소화 뭐지고 저실래인게 안되는 점도 다른 디나야 배워야 아니 계급 생기게 잡자는데 망고시 레시 그런스도야 낭추기 뭐지 고능시도 나 계시 도전 집에 나서고 그런스 경험 망고시 돼야 그거 난가 배열에 이제 실이 한디 디더비 한 개벌 변호사의 상부시의 문제시기에 나는 시 뉴욕의 인산의 신배의 디나이 산의 신배의 여배 배배도 쭉 되게라 야 러비아실 하리였습니다. 나만스 로다라시디 모두시에 조약이 다 최시자고 등샤요. 제산 지만에 계시 뒤주 요인의 인지미지 디 낭추 모두시야기 섭전돼야 인지미지 표현 나시고요.
My name is Tenzin Kunsal, and I just graduated from LaGuardia Arts High School, and I'll be attending UMass Amherst this coming fall. And today I'm here at Garrison Institute for the Buddhism retreat for Tibetan students. No, actually just for students. So these past 3 days have been very informative. I know I was born into a Tibetan family, and I've been very lucky for that. And the thing is, like, Buddhism has always been part of my family and part of me, obviously. But even though I've never really like studied about Buddhism and stuff like that, it's always been part of me. But you know, once I started getting older and older, and people start to ask me like, what religion do you follow? And I say Buddhism. And they tend to ask me a lot of questions because everyone's so curious. Because Buddhism is not like just a simple religion where you just read this one, book and then you just happen to know the whole thing. Like, you really need years and years of studying. Not only that, years and years of practice, and then stuff like that, and like really going through everything to actually grasp the full knowledge of Buddhism, and especially Tibetan Buddhism. So today, coming here, I was able to learn the technical part of Buddhism and like really know what I was like, where I was coming from. Even though, like, I can say I was Buddhist, like now I know what I was really doing had a name for it, and now I can really go back to my friends and answer all their questions wisely with actual technical information, instead of just saying, that's just how things work, like that's what we just believe. Now I can give them reasons and stuff like that, and like have discussions that will continue and like flow through and stuff like that. Because a lot of my friends are also into Buddhism, but I can't really help that much, so now I can. So I feel really proud. So these past 3 days have been informative for me, discovering myself, identifying myself as a Tibetan Buddhist. And I've been really lucky to, have geshe-las and, for them to come here and get like, it was very informal, which is like something I really appreciate. Because usually when you go to like, there's, huge Buddhism conferences, not even conferences, just like teachings by His Holiness the Dalai Lama or like any other like really Dalai Lamas, it's really hard to like connect on like a personal level and really understand what they're saying, because they're trying to get to wide audiences. So they have kids listening that are like 3 or 4, and then they have adults that are like 80s and the 90s and stuff. They're all listening, and then you have people like us who are teenagers listening. Today I think it's really good that everyone was like a university student or like about to go in universities, so we're all at the same kind of mental stage. Like, we can all communicate with each other and like relate and stuff. So that was really nice to have like an informal way of learning about Buddhism. and having discussions and stuff like that. So it was fun seeing a lot of Tibetan people, Tibetan youngsters who were also interested in stuff. So yeah, that's about it.
Just let Yiming Tenzi say Columbia Tolobla Masters in Public Health Jangir. Ani Taring the Garrison Institute Buddhism Retreat Leo Tema Tangboi. And Chidaninga Gyar the Tading Pekim Lopta ne Loptuji Dizamba Chinjugabsune Nangchuda Anzu the Jangjang Dojre. They need Lapta to Gurung Buching Chidusamba Nangchune just Lomangbu Dewa like a dosha, so Tonai Machi Chini Lomangbu de Hasra. Ani Taring the Kogabiabura, the Geshlatso, the Lobjong Nangchu, Lobjong Mangunang Dusamba, Yama Laptala Jango into Yanga, Tempa Sugo, into those Chungso. Ani yeah, the Injito Nishua in like it was like a second awakening for me. Ani Sajata Chimbaji in such a garrison, such a penning judo, ani the Putu Dewala Salon Shigamambu two chini, any Gajashi, chin the Chopusara, chin the Sajakudu, and Tijana.
Hi, my name is Seichu Doma, and I am a student in Columbia University. And in the past 3 days participating in this Buddhist retreat, I have learned how we can use specific tools and ideas from our Tibetan Buddhist philosophy and how we can apply them to our contemporary professional and academic lives. Thank you.
Just the Yiming Station, Smith Holop, Gilop to Subashin, Tandanga, Dermot Holop Nangula Mingi, Shimjushi, Tandanga de Nangchi Subjon Legoe, Yumsin Dewa de Karisana, Tagina, Tandangama, Tage, Tony Nangchi look to Pebble Dula, then the Nangtu to Cheda, then they Tungmishi, Ani Tandada de la Yongway, the Gimse Harinsena, Geshela, then there's such a has on the Pegore and Consingam do Karem the don't to Nikishia, the cook up the Sambusharachi Lamizishia, Ani Tandata de la Leni, Namchugi, Nangla, Mangusharashi, so Ani Tande Gertu Jangaiki, the Zishigi, Tujana.
Starting this Buddhism retreat, which is a workshop on Buddhism and Tibetan culture, specifically focused for younger generation of Tibetans growing up in diaspora in Northern America, as well as younger generations of people from the communities of Tibetan cultural spheres, such as the Himalayan Buddhist communities, as well as the Mongolian Buddhist communities, such as including Kalmykia and so on, is to really provide a platform where not only will the youth of these communities, of traditional Tibetan Buddhist societies, will have the opportunity to be exposed more in depth to Buddhism, as well as their own classical cultural heritage, but also to provide an opportunity for these youth from these different communities to interact with each other and then create a kind of an informal network so that they could share each other's experience and through this way deepen their appreciation and also understanding the value of their classical Buddhist cultural heritage.